right now. We had a traffic hazard in central LA, the 10 westbound near Hoover Street. That's a vehicle in the center divider. There was somebody outside that vehicle. It was also reported at Alameda Street. So again, somebody outside those vehicles. It's the 10 west near Hoover or Alameda. Be careful there. And then also in Studio City, 101 westbound at Laurel Canyon, we had a vehicle that spun out. It's in the slow lane facing the wrong way. And then also had a problem on the 110 in Carson, 110 north at the 405. A vehicle overturned. It's on the right shoulder of that connector. That vehicle's on its roof. And then had a problem in Chino, the 60 west at the 71 north. We have a wreck with a pickup truck versus a vehicle towing a trailer. And also had a problem on the 5 in Atwater Village, 5 north at Glendale Freeway. We had a crash there. Right now, downtown LA, clear, 55 degrees. Now here's the forecast.
On the Weather Channel, here's a check of the Los Angeles area forecast. High pressure and offshore winds will continue across Southern California on Friday. A little bit of a change into the weekend. It'll still be dry for Los Angeles on Saturday and Sunday. The temperatures will trend slightly cooler as low pressure moves by and wind shift and starts to turn onshore. For the overnight hours, a clear sky. Lows will drop into the mid to upper 40s and some comfortable conditions for the afternoon on Friday with sunshine. Highs in the mid to upper 60s right at the beaches. Inland areas should climb to the low 70s for highs on Friday. And then clear on Friday night. Lows at the coast to the upper 40s. Inland areas will cool into the low to mid 40s. A slightly cooler weekend. Some sunshine on Saturday and Sunday. Highs right at the coast in the low to mid 60s. Some upper 60s for the valleys. And looking ahead to Monday and Tuesday, a pretty quiet weather pattern for Los Angeles as well. There will be sunshine on Monday and Tuesday afternoons, and high temperatures each day should hit the mid to upper 60s. You can't stop a force of nature, so this hurricane season, rely on one of your own. No other TV news network is trusted more than the Weather Channel. Stay with the Weather Channel for updates on Nicole.
First traffic time, 8 minutes past the hour. You're listening to First Traffic and Weather for Los Angeles.
This is Faction Talk, Truck Nation with Eddie Trump.
We talk rock and nothing but rock. You'll hear what I've come to call sports talk for the rock fans.
See, that's with Mike and Lori.
This is not just some celebrity collaboration. This is my life.
This is usually when bad things happen. Okay, there's no oversight here.
Along with Tim and Sam, The Bennington Show with Ron and Dale Bennington, and The Bonfire with Big J. Hooverson and Dan Soder. Faction Talk, Channel 103 and 8SXM pack free with all of our trials or popular plans.
Now, Sirius XM First Traffic for Los Angeles.
Good evening. Had a wreck downtown LA. South of 10, westbound at Alameda Street. It was in the carpool lane. That has been cleared, so backup should be clearing out pretty quickly. And also had a problem on the 110 in South LA, 110 south down near Exposition. There was a wreck with a couple of vehicles on the right shoulder. We're also seeing a lot of slow traffic on the northbound side of the 110 through downtown right now. And things are going to be slow starting right around Pico. They're going to be jammed to about West 1st, so just before the 101. Pretty tight squeeze there. There are a bunch of events downtown LA, a lot of music, a lot of entertainment. So you are likely seeing people leaving those events or possibly arriving to some of them. So northbound 110 through downtown, just be aware it is pretty slow going right now. 405 in Isabella Pass, northbound 405 at Mohawk. Look out for somebody broken down. Look out the middle lanes, the traffic taken away. And also had a problem in Carson, 110 north at the 405. We had a crash reported there, and that was cleared off to the right shoulder. And then had a problem on the 14th at Long Valley Freeway in Santa Clarita, 14 southbound at Newhall Avenue. We had a wreck which was cleared off the freeway, so that is out of lanes now. And also had a traffic hazard in Rancho Cucamonga, 210 eastbound, just past Day Creek Boulevard. There's a vehicle that is currently blocking the left lane. It's in a bad spot, so watch for it. 210 eastbound, just past Day Creek. Right now in downtown LA, it's clear at 55 degrees. Now here's the latest weather forecast.
On the Weather Channel, here's a check of the Los Angeles area forecast. High pressure and offshore winds will continue across Southern California on Friday. A little bit of a change into the weekend. It'll still be dry for Los Angeles on Saturday and Sunday. The temperatures will trend slightly cooler as low pressure moves by and wind shift and starts to turn onshore. For the overnight hours, a clear sky. Lows will drop to the mid to upper 40s and some preferable conditions for the afternoon on Friday with sunshine. Highs in the mid to upper 60s right at the beaches. Inland areas should climb to the low 70s for highs on Friday. And then clear on Friday night. Lows at the coast in the upper 40s. Inland areas will cool into the low to mid 40s. A slightly cooler weekend. Some sunshine on Saturday and Sunday. Highs right at the coast in the low to mid 60s. Some upper 60s for the valleys. And looking ahead to Monday and Tuesday, a pretty quiet weather pattern for Los Angeles as well. There'll be sunshine on Monday and Tuesday afternoons, and high temperatures each day should hit the mid to upper 60s. You can't stop a force of nature, so this hurricane season, rely on one of your own. No other TV news network is trusted more than the Weather Channel. Stay with the Weather Channel for updates on Nicole.
First traffic time, 12 minutes past the hour. You're listening to First Traffic and Weather for Los Angeles.
Sports fans, there's a channel for you on Sirius XM. From opening day to the postseason and through the Hot Stove League, the place to follow baseball all year long is Channel 89. Hockey fan and spot to get the latest any network radio. It's now.
And you're buying into the left narrative.
It's doing that.
Now, Republicans won the House, and we will more than likely win the Senate too. But he's walking around depressed, like we, they got kicked in the Johnson or something. Not her. What the hell? We learned some lessons from this. I did an entire show yesterday. Thank you for the feedback, by the way. It's on podcast. You want to check it out. On how I hate to say it, but it's just not bad enough yet. Conditions in the country. People, Democrats in swing districts, haven't been forced to pay a price high enough that they put the product back on the shelf. They just haven't, folks. Inflation's bad, crime's bad, the border's out of control. It has not impacted enough people's lives in a dramatic, and I'm not talking about you. You don't need to be impacted by dumb liberal policy. You vote against them, so you're not impacted by dumb liberal policy. Got it. Okay? Liberals have to learn by experience. They have to learn by experience. And here's the thing. There is a cost-benefit analysis to them. For them right now, the benefit of using the liberal shibboleths to get into the liberal community, to hang out with your cool liberal young friends, and to be part of the liberal entertainment community, and all they want to do is kill babies in the womb all the time, right? To be part of that is more important right now, that benefit, than the cost being imposed upon them. Dangerous streets, inflation, an increasingly troubled job market, a recession, one that we just got out of and are going to plunge back into soon. The cost of the product, liberalism, is not high enough for them yet for them to put the product back on the shelf. They're still pulling the Democrats off the shelf and buying the product. It's just a fact. So why is this good news? Why are you optimistic? Why are you smiling? We're watching you on Fox Nation. Why are you smiling? I am smiling because, one, we won back the House. I think we're going to win back the Senate. We're going to stop the Biden agenda. It was a massacre in North Carolina for the Democrats. It was a massacre of a massacre of a massacre in Florida for the Democrats. The Democrats are just completely obliterated in Florida. You got to see the local news down here. Nobody knows what to do in the local news or the papers. They're like, Florida, turn into a hellscape. They don't know what to do. They're so lost. Won back the state Supreme Court in North Carolina. Big wins in Florida. We're on the cusp of huge wins in Arizona, and we've already had a couple. New York was just a bloodbath for the Democrats and the congressional side. Dan Zeldin lost. He lost, but he ran one of the best gubernatorial races that we've seen in modern times. And yet all we hear today is you got Karl Rove with his piece in the Wall Street Journal, like crapping all over Trump and the Republicans. Listen, some of his endorsements weren't the greatest. I get that. I wasn't happy about some of them either. Personally, producer Jim and I were chatting about this yesterday. We like Kathy Barnett, Pennsylvania. A lot of people like McCormick. But I didn't think Oz was a bad candidate. Anyway, Oz, what was wrong with Oz? He stumbled out of the gate a little bit. Some of the social media stuff was a little cringy, but he was a fine candidate. Tucker last night harped on a topic we had covered as well yesterday. All this infighting about candidate quality. Let me say, to Carl, when I had cancer, he did me a huge favor. I mean, an enormous favor. I unsolicited, by the way, I didn't ask. So, that matters. But our politics are not the same. Bush guy and I'm not. That doesn't, that's okay. thing about the Republican Party. You know, we're not cancel culture people. We allow differences within the party. We're not like the Borg automatons. You know, we're not NPCs. But I think this Wall Street Journal op-ed is totally unnecessary. You know, Blake Masters was a great candidate.